Hi, Leanne. I'm going to try to narrate as best as I can what I believe we were talking about during this video. I apologize, there was no sound on the original one. So this section, I do want to reiterate that I encourage you to use the AP to recipe model to set up for every single ingredient as you go through. By doing this, it kind of shows you that as purchased, what ingredient you're starting with, and then how does it go to the recipe unit that you need, the recipe amount that you need, that will help you identify how you're going to actually convert your, um, excuse me, your ingredients. So it looks like here we were working with zucchini, and the as purchased for the zucchini was $2.20 per pound. We needed 2 pounds. And so we looked at our ingredient units, they match. And then in the middle right here, this is that recipe unit cost that's on your worksheet. So this helps us, we want to get under the cost of one recipe unit. And so if we know that it's pounds, then we want to go ahead and write pounds right here. Then that is going to help me realize that then I need to take this information, whatever is over here in AP, and convert it to the cost of one unit. In this case, it's already in 1 pound, so we're in good shape. And then all we have to do is once we have the recipe unit, we got to multiply this column, recipe unit, times the 2 pounds that are needed, and that will give us the cost of our ingredient. Okay, so we did it again with the yellow squash. Again, we start with the AP to the recipe. And remember, you want to give yourself a good amount of space in between so we can add that column in the middle. So 285 per pound for 2 pounds. And then we have 2 pounds that are needed. So 285 per pound. I'm sorry, 285 for 1 pound. I apologize. Let's go back and look at that real quick. 285 for 1 pound. We need 2 pounds. And that gives us our 570. So looking at our bell peppers, again, we went back into our recipe to determine how much we needed. 1 pound, 3 each. And then that we looked at our Chef Tech inventory. And because we knew the recipe amount was the each, we went ahead and used the 110 each from the Chef Tech inventory. So sometimes knowing that what our unit is for the recipe helps us determine which ingredient to use from that Chef Tech inventory list. All right, so it looks like we went into garlic. We need half a teaspoon. It's 493 per pound. Teaspoon and pounds do not match. And teaspoon is a volume measurement. So that's why we have to use our volume to weight conversion. So half a teaspoon, 0.5 teaspoons. And then we're going to type in garlic. Okay. So our garlic powder comes out to 0.06 ounces. So then when we go back to our page, that 1/2 teaspoon is the equivalent of 0.06 ounces. So now that we have ounces compared to pounds, we can get down to the cost of 1 ounce. So we draw our middle column, we write the word ounce, and then that tells me that I'm going from this side, the AP, the cost of 493 per pound, I need to get down to the cost of 1 ounce. So we discussed dividing because 1 pound is 16 ounces. So the cost of 493 divided by 16 ounces will give us our cost per ounce of 0.308125. And we want to round that up to the nearest penny. So in this case, it'll be 31 cents per ounce. And then we can multiply by the 0.06 to get the total cost of 0.018, which then we want to, again, round up the nearest penny, and that's going to become 2 cents for our garlic powder. So I hope that this review kind of helps a little bit as I talk through it. And then we were going to go, I think we went through and started doing the quiz when the computer reset itself. So we didn't get a chance to actually do that, I don't believe. So I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. Thank you.